Q&A session. I'm in my work parking lot right now. I gotta work today. $11 minimum wage. Damn. Honking like hell. Every year they're here around this time. Come back, keep coming back. Q&A session here. Q&A. That's what I'm here for. You ask me questions, I give you the answers. In a short duration. I'm going to be on here, short duration. I'll shut them up. Yeah, that's the only purpose they're here, is to mate. That's their reason for existing. I should have been a goose. At least I would have had kids, babies, being a goose. Yeah, I'd eat a Canadian goose. Yeah, hell yeah, I would. Gut it out, feather it out, trim it out, throw it on the charcoal, on hot rocks. Goose, I love fowl. I love Cornish game hen. I love me some bird. I love me some bird. I love fowl. I love fowl. Fuck. Q&A session. Short duration. I'm going to be on here. Short duration. Throw me some questions. No, I do not support trans. Negative. I love squab. I never had squab. I love turkey, chicken, the duck. I had duck before. Game hen's real good. Only with a girl. I like anal. Yeah, I had venison in 2006. And last time I had venison was 06. I had it a few other times. My uncle hunts, so I have some from my uncle. My favorite fast food place would probably be either Raising Cane's or I like Wendy's and Burger King. I like Whopper. Whopper's like my favorite hamburger. I like onion rings from Burger King. Toss up between Raising Cane, Burger King, fast food. I like Taco Bell sometimes. My least favorite fast food would be Del Taco, probably Del Taco. People seem dirty in there. Um, I also like Steak and Shake. They're pretty good fast food. My favorite soda is Mountain Dew. Beer would be Genesee Cream Ale, Rolling Rock, Corona with Lime, Rolling Rock, Genesee Cream Ale, or I'd have to go with Killian's Irish Red. I like Killian's. Little King's is good. I like Little King's, and Killian's is probably my two favorites. Rolling Rock is good. Ice cold Rolling Rock in the bottle. Favorite brand of bottled water would be Dasani. Dasani. There's another one 7-Up brand makes that I used to like, made by 7-Up. It was really good. Arby's has good curly fries. I like their beef. They have good fish. Shut up! They have good fish and tartar sauce. They have a good cheddar fish sandwich at Arby's. With Aquafina's pretty good, pretty decent. Yeah. They ain't shabby. That works too. My idea of a perfect Sunday would be going to a park or taking a walk in the park, feeding the ducks, being with a woman, holding hands with a woman, having a really good breakfast on a Sunday morning with a lady. Just relaxing, reading the paper, chilling out on a Sunday, going outside, outdoors, taking in the nice breeze and wind and air, going to a park, feeding the ducks, have an ice cream cone or a sundae or a fish sandwich, go to a picnic, have a picnic or something in a park. That would be my version of a perfect Sunday. Being with a girl, spending time with your girl and your lady, that would probably be my idea of a perfect Sunday. Going back home, having some romance and enjoying your lady, enjoying your old lady, that'd be my idea of a perfect Sunday. Getting pleased by your girl, that's my idea of a perfect Sunday. Taking a nice hot shower, laying down, relaxing, not having to go to work, being off work, maybe hit some golf balls, go to the target range, shooting range, or shoot some archery. Thank you. You too, tap water. You too. Or if it's really hot weather, go to a water park, go down water slides. It's fun. I love water slides. Go to a nice gourmet restaurant, or I'll cook for the lady because I'm a good cook. I'd cook for my girlfriend if I had a girlfriend. They're honking. They're honking. The Q&A session here for the short duration I'm going to be on here, so now's the time to spit your questions at me. I'll provide you my answers the best of my ability. Use my best judgment. Excuse me, I'm just... I had a shit ton of coffee. My favorite TV show, it's a tough one. The 70s show's kind of funny. I like Alf. I love the show Alf. Sanford Son would be a good one. All in the Family. I used to like All in the Family. I like TV show. I'm not really big on TV shows. I like A Haunting on the Discovery Channel. I'm more into cartoons for real. I like cartoons more. Powerpuff Girls I love. I like more in the animation or anime more than TV shows really, but Two and a Half Men's funny. I kind of think Two and a Half Men's funny. Everybody Loves Raymond's a good show. I love the Three's Company, the Flintstones, Popeye, Bugs Bunny, the Roadrunner. I love all those shows. Tom and Jerry, Hillbilly Bears, Richie Rich, cartoon from the 80s. A cooler full of sandwich stuff, drinking food. Yeah, a cooler full of fishing stuff like egg salad, corned beef, pastrami, peanut butter jelly, whatever, pickles, cornbread, perfect Sunday. I agree. My least favorite TV show, I think Roseanne's funny. Roseanne's a good show. My least favorite TV show would be, oh man, I don't really have a least favorite one, but I like King of the Hill. I really don't have a least favorite TV show. If I had the choice of any famous female, who would I choose? Do you mean to get married to, or go on a date? Or what do you mean by that? Could you be more elaborate? Specific, please? Sharon Stone. I used to have the hots for Sharon Stone back in the day. She's still hot, Sharon Stone. I think Madonna's pretty hot, the singer Madonna. Probably Sharon Stone, Madonna, or let's see. I even think Kamala Harris is actually pretty sexy. Kamala Harris, I think she's kind of hot. I don't know. Um, 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 there's so many of them in my mind right now. A lot of black famous singers I think are hot. There's a lot of black famous singers. Like I think Toni Braxton's pretty hot. What's her name? The TLC group is really kind of hot. Just a hot blonde or hot black girl, you know. There's some pretty cute blondes in the soap operas, like General Hospital. I've seen a couple hot blonde chicks in soap operas, but I don't know. I'm not up on current events. I don't really watch TV really. I'm more in the old shows from the 70s and the 80s and 60s. I'm more old fashioned. I'm old school, old fashioned. If I could travel to any country, where would I go? I would go to Indonesia, probably, or maybe visit India, Indonesia, Scotland, Denmark, couple Scandinavian countries. Take pictures, go in the hills and the valleys. Maybe see parts of Africa. Maybe go on a safari or something. Even though I'd be nervous. Go to Six Flags amusement park if I had a girlfriend. I've never been to Six Flags. I've never seen the ocean. I've never been on a train in my life. I've lived under a rock all my life. I've been sheltered all my life. I haven't done much. Never been on a parachute. I've been on an airplane. Is the most I've ever done. Been on an airplane before, but that's about it. But I'd probably go to Canada, visit Canada, maybe Scotland, maybe Indonesia, maybe few Asian countries, maybe find. That's pretty much it. Lordy, lordy, gotta be 40. Waiting for the next question. I'm going to get a lot of hate and heat from this. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with what I'm saying. A lot of haters and bullies and trolls and people that think I'm disgusting and terrible and wicked and horrible. People that think I'm a horrible person, they're going to disagree with me, obviously, on most of this stuff. But I don't give two shits or rat's ass. As long as I know the truth is all that matters. So everyone else's opinion can go jump off a donkey bridge. I don't care. Ah, shit. My hair is going to get a haircut. Shit. Next question. Next. Waiting for the next question. This is kind of like an interview, Q&A. My duration, I'm going to be on here. In the midst of things. Waiting on the next question. I'll be delighted, happy to answer anything you guys ask me within reason, within limits, within parameters. Based on my discretion, based on my, as long as it's not below the belt. It's not a toupee. A toupee is like a wig. This is not a wig. I'll show you guys. See? It's not coming out. This is my natural hair. Ain't no toupee. This is my natural hair. All natural, no wig, no toupee. This is my natural hair. This ain't no toupee. My natural hair. A toupee is a wig. I don't wear wigs. No, I don't talk to Emil anymore. It's been a long time. It's been like over 9 months or 10 months now since I talked to him. I mean, maybe we'll meet again, meet up one day maybe, or do a video, collaborate, do a video, or I don't know if it's meant to be. We don't talk. To answer your question, negative, no, we don't talk anymore. Not that I'm mad at him. We just go our own ways. We live our own lives. We're both busy. Plus, he lives like 4 states away from me. He lives pretty far. So we really don't hang out no more. He moved to another state. I don't talk to John anymore because his old lady, the lady that John's with, I think that he's married to her or they're just together. She don't want him having nothing to do with me. So he's listening to her. Basically, he's being a bitch to her. Like she owns him. She don't want him to have anything to do with me. And the girl that John lives with, there's this girl John lives with, and she, like I said, she don't want John associating with me, so we don't. John avoids me. John doesn't talk to me anymore. It's been a year and a half since I've talked or seen John. This ain't no toupee. This is my natural hair here. Wads. This ain't no wig. I don't wear wigs. This is my natural hair. See, I'm pulling on it. It's not coming off. Proof that's no toupee. I don't do toupees. This is my natural hair. I don't wear wigs. I don't wear wigs. I don't wear toupees. I don't do that. That ain't me. I don't resort to wearing toupees. If I was completely bald, would I wear a toupee? It depends. It depends on how I'd look as a bald person. It just possible I get one or a wig. It just depends. It depends on how I'd look bald. If I'm totally bald, no hair at all, I might consider it. Because I'm paranoid people are going to see me drinking or complain. So I don't really do outdoor videos. I mean, I could go out back and do one. But I'm just like, those are kind of boring. But I could go by the creek and the rocks and do one by the stream out back. I mean, I could do it. It would make it. I like nature. I like drinking in nature, but I'm sick of drinking by myself lately. So, plus I have close to getting cirrhosis, liver disease. so I'm trying to cut down on drinking. I like nature, and I like the concept of drinking in nature. Drinking on uh, drinking on by a pond or a river. That'd be kind of cool. Or on a farmland. I did not have the urge to jump when I climbed the fire tower. It was windy up there, and I just thought the view was kind of cool from the top. Um, Maybe I was a tad bit nervous up there, but not really. But it was just cool looking down, seeing the view. I was almost 100 feet up. I was like, it was there, so I climbed up. I'm like, well, I'll try it. Shoot, I like it. I like a challenge or an adventure. The most amount of Four Locos I've drank in one sitting is probably close to 3. I had 2. I remember one time I had a Four Loco, bottom shelf whiskey, Beams 8 Star, 2 pints of that, and then I had my neighbor's drinks. And then I started taking shots of whiskey and stealing my neighbor's beer. And then come midnight, I collapsed and passed out. I blacked out, collapsed. Broke the oven, broke the microwave stand. I couldn't blink. My dad panicked, called the squad. The meat wagon took me to the hospital. Ended up wired a catheter, handcuffed behind my head. Thought I was in the dentist office. It was like 3 in the morning. Fed me bacon and eggs that morning. My dad picked me up. It was in the snow too. I was in my underwear. Dragged my ass out in the snow. It was crazy. It was like in 2010. No, negative. No, I'm not on a waiting. I am negative. No, I'm not on a waiting list for new liver. Yeah, I have some really crazy stories. I was choked out by this guy named Gene once when I was like 19 or 20, around about 19 or 20 years old. Drinking, got drunk. First time I really got drunk. People were smoking pot in there everywhere. I went ballistic. I went nuts. I went postal. And dude had scratch marks all over his arm, blood dripping everywhere. And it took 2 of them. The father and the son had to hold me down, and I got choked out. I was clinically dead. He had to give me mouth-to-mouth resuscitation to bring me back. I got some crazy stories, I'll tell you what. I got some crazier stories than that, for real. Um, One time I got mixed wine and whiskey together. I was in the bathtub from midnight till 6 in the morning, drunk, couldn't get out. That was pretty scary. I was soaked in my own puke in my underwear. Couldn't get out of the bathtub. I was like 24 years old. I got some crazy stories. The best thing about the Army was the food. Every Wednesday we had paprika chicken. I enjoyed the food there. The salad bar, the soda was good. The burgers were delicious. Oh, I love the hamburgers in the Army. I used to get double cheeseburgers. I like the thrift store on the base in Fort Drum. That was pretty cool. Going to the thrift store and um, watching um, what's that show? The musical show. It used to come on TV in Fort Drum. People used to party and drink Corona, and I used to watch that old-fashioned show. Um, I forget the name of it. In the 60s, it used to come on. That was kind of fun. And having beer in the Army was kind of fun. Um, I danced one time. They had chocolate covered liquor cherries with liquor in the cherries. I was dancing with this really hot Brazilian girl, and she was calling me by my last name, and I was like hugging on her. And this one chick twisted my arm in the Army. That was kind of fun because she was kind of hot, and the guys were laughing. But military, shooting the guns, throwing the grenade was kind of cool, but I didn't really have a good time in the Army. Like um, navigation, like learning about navigation and maps was kind of cool. But and the drills were cool, like cleaning our boots. I mean, I have bittersweet memories in the Army. Waiting in line sucked to go to eat. Chow time, you had this. You were like 2 inches away from the next guy. You couldn't move, and they tried to break your character and make you laugh. And the drill sergeants would try to act like they were actors and try to test you out, see if you're going to break out and laugh. And it was tough and hard to keep a straight face sometimes, but it was emotionally difficult and physically difficult. But I rather I have a lot of different stories from the Army for a different day. Yeah, I have good rhythm. Thank you. I used to break dance when I was like a kid, back when I was a kid. Um, do I support legal prostitution? Probably not. No, I don't. I probably have to say no to that. I mean, I know like Nevada, I think it's legal in Las Vegas, but I don't know. I don't know. I think everyone would be getting diseases if that was legal. I don't know. I don't know. That's a kind of a tough topic. That's a tough topic, really, to figure out. That's a tough subject. No, negative. Mouth to mouth did not turn me on. I was dead, clinically dead. I didn't even know I was getting mouth to mouth. And I would have rather, of course, I'd rather have been a girl, but I didn't even know I was clinically dead. I didn't know what was going on till I snapped out of it and came to my senses. Because other people were drinking, and probably, I'm probably not going to get a new liver. If I was president for one day, I would. No, clinically being dead did not turn me on. The only thing that did turn me on, I ain't gonna lie, this girl was like looking down at me with a disgusted face on her face, and I looked up at her, and that sort of turned me on a little bit because she was like looking down at me. I was on the floor, and she like had a disgusted look on her face, and she was pretty hot. That kind of turned me on a little bit, but I had a headache, and my head was bothering me really bad, and I was getting choked out. Losing consciousness, being dead wasn't. I ain't gonna. It was weird, man. If I was president for one day, I would probably release 60% of the prisoners in prisons and close prisons down, close the school system down. I would get rid of all college debts that everybody owes, so no one will owe any college debt. I'd wipe that out. Those are things I'd do. I'd make carrying guns legal in all states. Um, I'd allow people to shoot fireworks all the time. No, being choked out didn't turn me on. I was actually trying to get out of the hole. They were no negative. No, being choked out did not turn me on. It was actually distressful. Have I ever pooped my pants by? Yeah, in my storage unit one time, I didn't have anywhere to go in the bathroom. That's a long story, and it sucked. I couldn't hold it in. It was when I had a storage unit, and I had to go to take a crap in the storage unit. That's I'm not gonna say any more than that, but it sucked. I believe in consequences for crime. I totally do. I believe that everyone should face consequences for crime. You know, a crime is a crime. A crime is only a crime when the person gets caught. So, I mean, I believe that people should face consequences for crimes and face penalties and suffer. But I believe that a lot of them have learned and are actually good people, and they've done their time, and they have reformed to be better people and get um, be a member of society, productive person. So I feel there's not necessarily keeping people in for too long over petty things, over stupid stuff. And I think majority of them are being kept there just for our tax money and our dollars, just to make them richer. The rich get richer. So I feel like it's all about money and politics, and they're just keeping them in there just on purpose, and they don't deserve to be in there. The majority of them. That's just how I feel, because a lot of the black people are actually smart people, and I'm not prejudiced. I'm not racist against any kind of group of people. I just feel um, I'm more biased. I'm not biased. I'm just more like, I feel like they're unfairly kept for too long, and a lot of them should deserve not to be um, um, in prison, and a lot of them shouldn't be incarcerated. That's just my feeling, because I feel like they're not going to be a threat. I feel like they should do community service, lighter sentence, maybe be monitored a little bit. It depends on what crime they commit, the dimension of the crime. But if they're like, most of them are in there for unnecessarily, they're in there against their own will, like they're red. They could be freed out and um, be a positive thing for the world. I think and contribute to the world. They're in there. A lot of them don't deserve to be in there. That's just my feeling. But the judicial system's messed up. The time that they give them is fucked up. Like it's whack. It's bullshit. They shouldn't have to give them X and X amount of time. Like if you steal something from the store, maybe just do a year or 7 months in jail, not no 10 years. I mean, and then people that kill or murder people only do like 4 years, and then people that do much stupider, less evil crimes have to do longer. Don't make no sense. The judicial system is messed up. I believe in consequences to an extent. Like it depends on what the type of consequence it is. Like I believe in capital punishment. No, I believe in people that have proved that they can change and prove that they mean well. Like they're not they're not gonna. I believe that people, if they've changed, or if they're not going to pose a threat, then why keep them? Why keep them locked up? It cost us more tax dollars to keep them in prison. It's costing you and me more money. I think a lot of black people are maltreated, mistreated unfairly, and they're profiled. It's profiling, and it's bullshit. I think a lot of them are good people deep down. Like they're good people and they're smart. They're underestimated. We underestimate black people. So if robbery is 5 to 10 years, when a black person's only served. No, I think that they shouldn't serve. I think they should. I believe more in psychology, resolutions, and solutions and resolutions, than serving time and being punished. I'm more. I'm more pro psychological help, and I agree more with psychiatry and mental pills or uh, head pills or crazy pills to take to help people more than having to force them to do time. I feel like just like the public school system, I think is worse than it's just like prison, so it's the same pretty much thing. I never said I don't believe in consequences. I said that I don't believe that they should do that much time. I feel like they should do less time or be freed out of prison, and most of the prisons be shut down. That's what I feel like, and cops defunded. You know, I think we need police. We need civility. We need law and order. We need people disturb the peace. We need law and order. We need normality. We need a balance, but we don't need people to be profiled unfairly and unruly and unjustly, and people be bullied and people be killed for no reason, and it's causing more deaths than it could be. No, I think that prison time. No, I think that the legal consequences for crime should be community service. Maybe have an ankle monitor on your ankle, being forced to stay at home, or maybe um, not being limited, maybe being punished by not being allowed to eat food for a certain time. Probably filet mignon or porterhouse steak, maybe, or really good ribs, and garlic mashed potatoes and broccoli maybe would be my last meal, or ribs, tempura shrimp, or really good chicken wings, spicy chicken wings or something, or shrimp. I'm a shrimp and chicken wing guy. I like meatloaf. I'm a potato meat person, but have I ever got tested? Tested for what? Now, I believe in, like, people should face, I believe in karma, I believe that you do good, the good will come upon you. If you do bad, then karma, I believe that the justice system is fucked up and screwed up, and the judicial system is totally unfair. No, negative. I don't agree with that statement. I believe if you were convicted of child molestation, I believe that in that situation, I believe that the person should be sentenced for time, but I believe he should be out of the population too. I think you should be an IC, uh, or I think it's called PC, protective custody, or protective PU, protective unit, or protective custody, or something. Not in general population. Have I ever been tested for STD? Yeah, I've been tested for STDs before, about 3-4 times. Never, no, I never bought used underwear. Negative. I've never done that. Yeah, that's a pretty bad infraction. I believe that, Wads. I mean, if I had a kid, child, or daughter, and I would want to kill whoever did that to my daughter. So yeah, I believe that should be punished. This person should be punished for that, for sure. Punished for sure for that. I disagree, Wads. I think that a lot of people, majority of the prisoners in prison, incarcerated, most of the convicts, felons, and prisoners, I believe most of them, a lot of them are there they're sentenced too long, too much, too many years, way too long, and they're doing it on purpose to keep them in there, so to force us to have to pay more money to have to keep them in there. It's all about money, Wads. Because a lot of them, I believe I wouldn't say 70, probably like 60% of them, or 62% of them, up to 62% of them, if they were released, it would help society better, and it would help our pocketbooks better too. That's just my theory. I don't believe everybody should be released. I never said that. I said 62% of them should be, especially African Americans. In my own brain, just my own thoughts, my own perspective, based on my own feelings. It's subjective. Of course it's subjective. It's not objective. I'm thinking subjectively, but hey. Well, that's your opinion. You're entitled to your own opinion, Wads. I didn't tell you to think that. That's your problem, not my problem. I'm not Jewish. My dad's Jewish. It all goes by your mom. If your mom's not Jewish, the child ain't Jewish. Simple as that. Straight out, flat out. Flat out, I ain't Jewish. My mom wasn't, I'm not. It goes by the mom, not the dad. Even if I was really Jewish, I would admit that. I'm not ashamed of it. I don't think, it's not that I don't like the Jewish people. I don't care. I just don't, I'm not in the religion. I think religion is bullshit. Religion is a scheme. It's just to brainwash people and get people to be with their own kind, and be self-centered and selfish, and think they're the only right ones. Just like Christians think they're the right ones. Buddhists think that their way is the only way. That's bullshit. Do you get on with your dad? What do you mean, do I get on with my dad? Can you explain what you mean by that, Ace Man? Because I used to work with this thug and gangster, and he used to always say, I just thought it was cool because he'd say blessings real loud in the warehouse. That's where I got that from. So, because I just thought I'd be cool like him. And that's part of my problem is I try to follow people and be like other people. One of my problems is I never know how to be myself. I don't know how to act myself. I try to copy other people, which I shouldn't do. I shouldn't try to be anybody else. Sometimes I'm a poser. Sometimes people think I'm posing as another person. That's part of my problem. I need to live. I don't know how to I don't know how to be myself. Like being myself is challenging. Like I don't know how to like I feel like I feel like I should make more money and have a house by this point in my life, you know, have a wife and a family. I shouldn't be single like this for all these years. Not on everything. I see eye to eye with my dad on certain things, but not everything. I never even watched King Cobra, so how can in order for me to copy him, I'd have to watch him, but I never watch him, so that's pointless. That doesn't stand any ground. That's baseless. That's a baseless statement right there. I don't even watch King Cobra, so to accuse me of copying him is bogus, and it's messed up because I don't watch him. So how can I copy him if I don't look at his material? If I never watch him, how do I know what he's doing? I'm not lying. I'm telling the truth. I don't watch King. I give two shits about King Cobra. He could get flushed down the toilet for all I care. I don't give a fuck about him. Just like I don't give a fuck about you either. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about a mill. I'm just spitting the truth. I don't give a fuck, for real. You don't pay my bills. You don't put money under my doormat. I don't give a fuck about you. What's the worst alcoholic beverage I've ever had? Probably Four Loko or Four Loko or Dog Bite sucks. Silver, Camo Silver, or Camo Black sucks. You steal from me. If you claim by that comment there that you pay my bills, that you're with the government, you steal my money because I'm done paying the IRS right now. So you're taking my money. You're taking my hard-earned money and my taxes. So it's actually the opposite, Wads. You're actually stealing my money. If you work for the government, if that's what you're insinuating. Quite the contrary. Keep dreaming. You're delusional, dude. You're just delusional, dude. I think you've lost it, bro. You've just lost it, dude. I think you're cuckoo in the head. Little loose marbles up in his head. Oh no. You don't pay my bills. You ain't my boss. I don't know who you are. From a can of paint. I don't know who you are. Shit. Never met you. I don't even know who you are. You might know who I am, but I don't know who you are. You're too chicken to tell me who you are, apparently. You might know who I am, but I don't know who you are. You call that hate speech? You're soft, bro. You're soft skinned, bro. Learn how to be a little thick skinned, dude. You're too soft, man. Soft. That just shows me you're just soft. If you call that hate speech. Shit. I need more questions. I'm about to shut this off. I'm getting sick of I'm getting tired of this crap. Like, for real. I'm about to head out. I'm about to sign off. I'm about to book right now. Try harder. Try harder, Wads. I don't give a fuck about you or your mom or your fucking dad. Because you don't know me. You don't know me. You might know me, but I don't know you, and I don't care to know you. But bottom line, you don't pay my bills, so I don't give a fuck about you. You don't put dollars and shit under my doormat. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about you. Wads thinks he's all that or somebody. He thinks he's somebody. I don't know. He thinks he's somebody smart or important. Make me bounce. I dare you. Do something. Make me bounce. A loser and a whack job. That's about all you are. You're a tool. A piece of work. You're a tool. Make me. Let's see it happen then. You have to show me. You have to prove it to me. This hotshot, big shot hotshot thinks he's gonna skedaddle me off of here like he's a big shot, big wig. Oh, like hypnotized because you're actually maybe that's because you're making me bored and you're not. You're making me sleepy because you're making no sense and you're delusional. Because you're boring. That's probably why I'm looking tired. Just like you and Vorvox. Just making me bored. I can't help that. You guys are... Oh. I'm listening. No, I never use... I've used Tinder before, but it never helped me. None of those sites help me, for real. I've tried Tinder and a couple other ones just like Tinder. None of them's benefited or helped me. Grinder, I tried Grinder, that didn't help me either. No, steroids disgust me. Hell no. I ain't touching steroids. Some black women are ugly, but not all of them. Just like some white women are ugly, not all white women are ugly. It goes both ways. I've seen some sexy black girls. I've seen some I've seen some beautiful black girls, and I've seen some butt ugly white girls, just like I've seen some butt ugly black girls, same way. I ain't no toupee. This is my natural hair. This ain't coming off. I don't roll like that. I don't have toupees. I ain't no Jew. I got only Jewish from my dad's side, but that don't make me Jewish. You're only Jewish from your mom's side. I ain't no Jew. Try again. Try a little harder. I ain't no Jew. I like your Tupac shirt.
Well, thank you.
Uh-huh. Nah, I don't. Technicalities. Well, in order for me to believe something, I gotta see something in front of my eyes. I'm just not gonna just go for anything. Man, oh man. He's a tool, piece of work, man, let me tell you. Delusional sometimes, but sometimes it's weird. Sometimes he makes a little sense, sometimes he don't make no sense. Like, he's iffy, wishy-washy. I don't know. Woz confuses me. I don't know. He acts so infiltrated and obsessed with my life and, like, almost, like, stalk, like, lurking on me, but then he, like, I don't know. It's just weird. It's just really weird. Because ask any rabbi, look in the Bible, in the rabbi, in the old scripture, in the old, any rabbi will tell you if your mom is Jewish, that makes the child Jewish. If the mom ain't not Jewish, then the child is not Jewish. Plain and simple. That's so simple to understand. What's so hard about that? It's not rocket science. Not rocket science. No shit, Sherlock. And I don't give a diddly shit. I don't give a diddly shit what anyone else says either. Exactly. Thank you. Amen. Thank you, Wads. Amen. Yeah, exactly. It don't matter what nobody says. I know what I know. That's all that counts. This damn scar won't go away. I think it's about time to go here. Okay, it's been after 2 minutes. I'm still on here. How do you like me now, Wads? Remember that threat earlier? I'm gonna get off within 2 minutes. Now it's past 2 minutes. How do you like me now? How do you like me now, Wads? So much for your power. Oh, you're full of power and expertise. You're a man of your words, Wads. You're a man of your words. I'm impressed. You really impressed me, Wads. You're just outstanding and marvelous, Wads. Oh my God, you deserve a trophy. Psych! Not! You're a fool for going for it. You actually believe me, too. That's the scary part. The joke's on you, Wads. Oh, you mean for your mom? I think your mom might need an ankle bracelet. I don't know about me. Just by me, my virtuosity, I don't think so. My demeanor, my tenacity, and I'm studious also. I don't think you're studious. I got a little suave left in me. Suave. Nah, you think so? Really? Really? Nah, you think so? She needs more than that. She's done a tremendous amount. And that's an understatement. Well, it looks like the question Q&A session's been gone for a long time. Nobody's asked me quite relevant questions, so I'm about to leave now. The only reason I was on here was to answer questions, not to clown around and cater to bozos that are spewing stupid things and making no sense and trying to, goad me and make me look like a fool. So I'm not here for that. So that said, I'm going to leave. My favorite donut is a cruller donut, a French cruller donut. And then I like the Long John with cream in the middle. No homo. No homo. Is that, chocolate on top with that whipped cream in the middle. I love those things. I think they call them Long Johns or something with that fudge on top. And then it's like, sometimes it's strawberry. A Long John. Yeah, thank you, Long John. Crullers, Long Johns, and Old Fashioned. I love an Old Fashioned with that chocolate on them too. Those are my 3 favorite ones. Old Fashioned with fudge on top, chocolate coating on top. I'm a chocolate. I love chocolate. Yeah, Long Johns. I like crullers, French crullers, and Long Johns, and those are like my favorite. There's a seagull. Seagull passing by, flowing over the sky, drifting away. Pretty soon. That's maybe one day I'll find out who Wads is behind the mask, but I would just love to know who that guy is. I have a hunch. I really have a hunch, or if I have to take a stab at it or gander, if I have to take a guess at it, he knows who I am in real life. That's the scary part. So does that other guy, Cool Beard. He said he's seen me and stalked me at my work, and that's kind of creepy. But as long as nobody touches me or I'm good, so long as you don't touch me or physically do anything to me. But it's just all scary. It's just weird, man. This is just all weird, but I don't know. I don't even know who he is. It could be a girl for all I know. I don't know who. I never talked to him or seen him, so how do I know who Wads is? Wads could be alien or a Martian for all I know, or a beetle or I don't know what the hell he is or who he is or what gender it is. I don't know who it is. That's a mystery. Wads is a mystery. I don't know. He just doesn't want to be. He don't want anybody to know his identity, apparently. But I'm just saying, maybe in the future I'll find out one day. I have a feeling one day I'm going to find out, but he just wants to just be, incognito right now. Elon, yeah, right. I doubt that. He might live in England. I don't know, or Australia. He could live in Iceland, or he could live in the North Pole. I don't know where he lives. He could live in El Segundo, for all I know, or over the rainbow. I don't know. I wish I knew some things down the grapevine, but I don't. Never done acid. No, negative. Haha, good one, Wads. Haha. Haha. I forgot to laugh. Later, Gators. Gotta go.